I'm just really excited. This is gonna be so good. Hey, good noodles, how's it going? It's me, NoodleRama. I wanted to go over something really exciting that happened today, you guys. We found out what the next chapter is for Dead by Daylight. Eee! Today we had a Resident Evil showcase live stream to celebrate their 25th anniversary, and we got some really exciting news in the Dead by Daylight world. Oh! The next chapter is going to be based on Resident Evil. So that means hopefully at least one survivor, a killer, and maybe a map. We can hope. We're going to speculate wildly. Let's speculate. Okay, so this is the second game that has entered into the Dead by Daylight universe. The first, of course, being Silent Hill, which was also one of my absolute favorite chapters in this whole game. So the best thing about this is that Resident Evil has almost 8 games. The 8th game comes out next month in May. So we are gonna have there's so many things for them to pull from. Hoping, like with Silent Hill, they decide to take survivor from this game, killer from this game, map from this game. I hope they pick and choose. I hope they don't just choose one single game. So something that's really cool about the Resident Evil games is that recently they've remade and remastered a lot of their games. So it's kind of like brought a bunch of new people into the games. And while I personally can't play them because I'm really bad at them, I love watching other people play. And I've followed this line of games for a long time and I love them so much. They're such good horror games. They spook you out. That's why I can't play them. I'm actually really bad at horror games, you guys. I play DBD all the time. DBD is not a horror game. It's not actually that scary. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, those kinds of games, I love watching people play them, but I can't play them myself because they freak me out. And I can't coordinate my hands whenever I'm being chased by monsters. So there's so many characters that they could choose from to do the survivor from Resident Evil. Now, in the little trailer that they showed us to show that they were doing a collab with Dead by Daylight, the person on the hook that dropped the Umbrella Corporation tag was definitely male. They shadowed his face out so you couldn't see exactly which character it was, but it was definitely a male. So if we're only getting one survivor, I gotta think it's gonna be a male. But there's still so many to choose from that because there's so many characters in this series. We could have Chris, we could have Leon, we could have Ethan Winters from the new games. It could be anybody. Personally, I'm gonna vote and say that it's gonna be Leon. I think it'll be Leon, but let me know which one you guys think it is. I really can't wait to find out. Now, if they do give us a second survivor like they do with the Stranger Things patch, I think it's obvious. I mean, I think it's definitely gonna be a female like they did. They gave us Nancy and Steve. So I think they would give us a male and a female if they did give us 2. I do kind of hope they do that too because I would love to see Jill. I don't think they would really give us any other character. I think Jill would be the obvious choice there. If we do get a Jill as a playable character, I would like to see a similar thing they did in Dead by Daylight with Cheryl and give us like outfits that give us the other female characters. Like if we can get an Ada Wong costume, I think that would be really cool. And if we could also get even like an Ashley Graham costume, I think that would be kind of funny. So the killer, there's so many big baddies to choose from. Like right offhand, I gotta say, I know everybody is super hard simping for that lovely, lovely vampire lady. Everybody loves the big, lovely vampire lady, Alcina Dimitrescu. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. Listen, we all want the vampire lady, I think. I think deep down in our souls, we all want the sexy vampire lady. But I do think it's more likely that we get somebody like Nemesis or Mr. X. I watched a lot of people play the remake of Resident Evil 3, and I knew immediately why I couldn't play that game, and it's because Nemesis is coming after you like every 5 seconds and you can't get away from him, and he's just slowly coming up behind you, and that's exactly the terror that that game puts into people. It's so good at doing stuff like that, and I think that Nemesis is probably going to be the killer we're going to get. That's going to get my vote. I think we're going to get Leon as the survivor. I think we're gonna get, and maybe Jill. Leon and maybe Jill as the survivors, and Nemesis as the killer. Now for the map, there are so many good maps. Of course, there's the classic Raccoon City. When you think of Raccoon City, immediately Resident Evil. Resident Evil, you think of Raccoon City. They go together. It seems like the obvious choice, right? However, if they're going to choose different things from different games, just like they did for Silent Hill. Now, I'm not saying that's definitely what's going to happen, but that's what I think might happen. So I think that maybe we're going to get a map from the new game, Resident Evil 8. And it's going to be a map of either the village or the castle. Oh, a castle map? An indoor... okay, I hate indoor maps. But an indoor castle map? Of that big castle that the creepy vampire lady lives in. Oh, it would be so good. So which characters do you guys think it's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be somebody different than what I think? Did I not even come up with an option for you guys? Just hit me with your opinions. Let me know what you think. I'm really excited to see what they come up with. We'll find out May 25th for the Dead by Daylight announcement. They will tell us everything about it. So they're going to tell us the killer, they're going to tell us the survivor, they're going to tell us if there's a map. We're going to learn everything on May 25th. So we'll see you guys then. In the meantime, if you want to check me out on stream, check out my Twitch. I stream most days a week and it's really fun. Until next time, guys, we'll see you in the fog. Bye-bye.